awake in the morning with a light upon her skin.
So I'm just having 5 minutes. Getting a bit warm up and down in ladders, carrying that timber. I'll show you in a minute. But what I've been doing today is working out the stairwell. So the opening in the staircase. And the critical part is when you come down the staircase, you've got to have the correct headroom on the first joist that goes by, and I'll show you that in a second. So there's a little bit of thinking. So I've set the double trimmer out, which I'm going to turn you around and show you now. So here we go, that's the opening there. Okay, there's going to be joists going across this way when I put the shoes on. I've double trimmed that. I've also coach bolted it through the front. Let me zoom in a bit for you. There we do that, there we go. So you can see the bolts. They're called coach bolts. They're 1/2 inch thick, or no, they're not. They're just over 1/4 inch thick. Okay, and also I've done it in the ends. Let me just show you that as well. Go up here and just zoom out a bit. So you can see up the end there, there's coach bolts going through there. And then on this side is a hanger. Now, don't normally put the coach bolts in the ends, but I've had to here because they don't do a double trimmer, a double shoe, sorry. So the shoe is the little metal bracket. Let me show you again. Oh, keep wandering to sit down because I'm tired. Right, so there you go. There's the shoe there. Okay, and in the UK we always have a double shoe, which is a 4-inch shoe. But because the bastions or the width of the joists are 63, 64 wide each, it's like 128. 28 mil, right? Let me just sit down over here again. There, you can see all that now. It's all getting closed in. Don't take long, a few days work. Put your mind to it. Bit of grafting. That's what it's all about, grafting. Right, so got a shoe on there. Shoes fixed, both sides. Then I've fixed the other trimmer to that with coach bolts. And then I've fixed the ends with coach bolts. So the next thing will be, like I say, shoes on here, then trimmers back. And that leaves me the opening. Now, the crucial bit is when you start to climb down the staircase, right, when you get to about here on the staircase, the headroom is to that timber there, to the staircase, all right, to that tread. And that tread has to be behind this, if you understand, behind that. So straight down, back. So that tread has to come round here. And then when you step down, your head goes below that. There's a minimum height. It's around about, old measurements, I remember it's 6'8", but whatever that is in 2 meters, whatever. But I'll keep to my 6'8", 6'10", and it is roughly that. It's between them two. And where you got to work that out from is first of all you have to work out the staircase. So I've got 15 risers, 14 treads, which will start around about here somewhere, because it's a little bit extra high, this ceiling. Average house is about 13. So I have to work out them first on the going and the rise. So the rise is up and the going is along like that. Once you work all that out, then you can work out where this is going to go. And then I'm going to double these trimmers up and double that one up there as well. And that gives me a solid floor area to build a stud work on top. Take no any whip out of the floor. But that's what I've been at today anyway. So just listening to a load of music on me boogie box over there. It's actually a party box, JBL. Lovely sound. Banging out some tunes. Love it. But anyway, so I'm going to have 5 minutes and then I'm going to start these trimmers. So just a quick explanation. We are future-proofing our futures, if you like. So if you can imagine, when this is all cleared here, this could be a nice place for a car park. All right, maybe a little carport or something there. Looking up on here, there's going to be a window up here. Okay. And then coming in here, this will be a front door. At the moment, it's a workshop barn, yeah? But if we got permissions in the future, and I did the other barn up, this can become a G or a rental business to renting out for people to come on holiday. So what you'd have is you'd have your staircase here going up, okay, onto that first floor. But before we go up there, here we've got a window here. Okay, let me go through and show you. So I've got a window here, and what I would do is I would make this general area here an open plan kitchen. So I'd have a big island coming across here, okay, units over the back wall, sink over there. And the reason I would do that is all my water pipes and everything that can come in that tube, I've put that anticipating this could happen in the future. So I put that, and that goes to the back of one of the units in the kitchen where the water pipes are hot and cold. So I can just tap off of them on a T and come through here. And then sewage, under them stones there is a 4-inch rodding pipe, which I rod down under, because if you remember when I put these walls back up, there's the original old wall over there. You can see the dark stones. That was the original wall. It goes round there as well a bit. I've just gone on the same footprint, but they didn't have this all the way through. They had it on the other side of the where we've got the kitchen now. So I extended that and put it out here, rodding eye. So that rodding eye can become a 4-inch soil pipe with the sewage going down, okay, and also sink water going down. So therefore, it would make sense to put a bathroom above here, but I ain't going to do that because it encroaches in the space on the so I put it over this side anyway. I'll tell you that in a minute. But so this would be a 2.5 metre wide by about 4 metre long shower room, bathroom, toilet would go on the back here. The back soil pipe will come out the back down, and then I would connect another one underneath the ground down and into that rodding eye, if you like. I'm calling it a rodding eye, but it's actually a 4-inch pipe. Anyway, that's that there, so we can do that. It's doable. Let me go around here. Now, when you come upstairs, what would happen is you'd come into a metre wide hallway, walk in this way, and you'd have one door into the bathroom. Next one would be into the bedroom, which would start 1, 2, 5. So it would start there, right? So you'd have a doorway there, and that whole space there would be a bedroom. And then above me, where that window is there, be another bedroom. So it'd be a 2-bedroom, open plan kitchen, dining room, and sitting room. So you could have a sitting room this side, dining room that side, you know, so dining room tables, chairs, sitting room, all open plan. It's all doable in the future. And if I put the infrastructure in now, which I'm doing, like down there, plumbing, access, earthing for the electricity. We've got electrics coming through here. And, you know, the sewage pipes and the structure of it. When I'm using this as a workshop, I'm not going to plasterboard this ceiling, okay? And that allows me in the future, when we do decide to go down that route, that I can run all the services underneath, you know, like pipe work, live pipe, red and blue, and do all the electrics, you know, extra electrics that have to be in the rooms and that. It's a matter of throwing up a few stud walls, doing some doorways, and that's there. So that's one of the reasons I've left these gaps here. They're supposed to be bricks in them. They're going to go in after, but I want 1 or 2 of these to be open so I can get access outside to electricity going out there. But that's later on. But anyway, I hope you understood that. So we're sort of future-proofing it for the future, but also it's going to be functional now and used. And you can see that's going to be a nice high room in there when I do the collars for the ceiling. Yeah, it's going to have pitched roofs sideways. There's going to be a window at the front there. It's going to be 2 windows at the back here, one directly above that and one here. So we'll have plenty of light if it becomes a gîte. They call it a gîte or cottage, whatever you want to say. Anyway, I hope you understood that. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think?
in the morning with a light upon her skin. Coffee cup before the day begins. Don't go, stay a while. We'll slow it all the way back down. Time is still and there's nowhere to be. Birds are talking outside, getting space for the words we hold inside to come out. So stay a while, we'll slow it all the way back down. Stay a little longer, it's only getting warmer. Slow it down 'cause time can't wait. Hold on to this moment, watch the sunlight pouring. Keep it like a picture frame. So stay a while and don't go, 'cause we got time, we'll slow it all the way back down. I lie awake in the morning with a light upon her skin. Coffee cup before the day begins. Don't go, stay a while. We'll slow it all the way back down. Time is still and there's nowhere to be. Birds are talking outside, getting space for the words we hold inside to come out. So stay a while, we'll slow it all the way back down. Stay a little longer, it's only getting warmer. Slow it down 'cause time can't wait. Hold on to this moment, watch the sunlight pouring. Keep it like a picture frame. So stay a while and don't go, 'cause we got time, we'll slow it all the way back down.
So Trace, what you up to?
I'm just sealing all the edges and I'm going to roll the top ready for when you lay this flooring down. So we're just making it waterproof now. We could do it while it's in situ, but I think it's a lot easier to get the tops rolled now, isn't it, rather than you lay a few boards and then me.
Well,
see
these
them,
only take 20 minutes to dry, apparently,
makes life a lot easier.
which makes our life a lot easier, and it's supposed to be weather waterproof. and that allows me to put them up, fix them, even though the roof ain't built. Probably cover them with some plastic sheet anyway,
Just in case.
and then it'll push me on to get the roof built and at least waterproofed with some membrane. And then, you know, we can start to use it. This floor being in as well allows me to measure up for the staircase and start to think about making a staircase. But so how long do you think it's going to take you, Trey? All these sheets, you've got 20. No, how many you got there? 16.
16. The only thing that's going to slow things down, they're saying about 20 minutes to dry, but the sun is out today, so hopefully that'll help it dry quicker. So because I don't want to layer them too quick because they'll end up sticking together. So I don't know, maybe a couple of hours. Hopefully.
A few hours, all right.
If you
Good,
don't disturb me for tea breaks.
No, I won't. So let's have a look at the product. I'll show you on the tin in a minute. I've been recommending this. This is a French material sealer. Never used it before, so we're going on a recommendation. Reminds me of monkey puke. But anyway, I couldn't get the English one because I know what I use in England and it's always never let me down. So, but I can't get it now, so we have to use this. And what do you think of the product, Tracy?
It's not too bad. I mean, I'm actually an oil-based person with paints and everything,
same here.
but in this situation, we want it to be done quicker. Don't we? We haven't got time to wait.
I've never trusted water-based
No, I'm
products.
not a lover of water-based varnishes or paints personally.
But it's very difficult to get oil-based here.
Yeah.
European have gone eco-mad and want everything water-based. It's crazy. But anyway, we'll put that on. Try maybe if we've got enough left over, do 2 coats maybe. Yeah, what do you think?
We'll see how this goes.
Use it up, eh? I'll take you over here and show you the tin. So lift that up, put it on product. So if you're in France, you might want to buy this or try it out. But let us use it first and tell you what we think of it and how it works. That's the product. Basically, it's just a wood protector. It's got a slight dye to it, which is ugly, but it's not badly priced either. I think that's about €35 a tin, which ain't too bad. So, Trace, I'll let you crack on.
Okie dokie.
And yeah, that's good thinking, that painting all them edges.
Yeah.
It's going to really help it. Beautiful. Anyone would think I've done this before. Bloody hell. Right. Just do some fixes first. Straight it up. Put a few 4-inch wires in here. I call them wires, they're nails basically. Just bring it up a bit high. Lovely jubbly. What we like. Nice and easy. Right. Fix the other side. Perfectly level. car off of that. This is a big trusty old east wing. It's an old hammer. Got it in 1985 when I was doing my apprenticeship. Still lasts today. You look after these tools, they last forever. Anyway, these are the nails I'm using. They're called wires, we call them in England. We call them wires, but they're 4 inches long. Okay, and they're pinched or clinched at angles like that, both sides and at the top, and that pulls it all tight, makes it rock solid. So, they're the threaded bolts all the way through the 2 timbers and the beam in the centre, and I've got 3 of them along the beam, so I've just got to do 2 over here now on these trimmers, and then I can put the outside trimmer. So the central trimmer is well, I've got to make nice and strong, as well as the outsides. It's all go here. All these little jobs take up time. That's that beam finished now. Just one quick note for you guys, if you're DIYers and doing this, these bolts, alright, are pulled up onto a washer. It's very important that you have a washer there, yeah? Because if you don't, your bolt will just get sunk into the wood, and the wood will shrink and swell, and it will just get loose. So you put your washer on, and then you tighten up the bolt, or the nut, sorry, on the threaded bar, and you tighten it up to reasonably tight, and then 1 month later, come back again and then tweak them up again, because that allows the wood to naturalise to its environment, swell or shrink, especially when the floor's on, and then tighten them up again. If you do that, then you never have to touch them again. You can always put a bit of Loctite on the back of them. Just a little top tip there for you guys.
Running low on the borderlines, and you tell me that you're doing fine. Morning color lights the hall, pulls you right on through the door. Through all that feeds you. The sun shines every day, so come with me, I'll take you. tell me you're just passing by, drowning in your reasons why. Talk is cheap, but we're wasting time. So hold on to all that feeds your soul. I know a place where the sun shines every day. So come with me, I'll take you there. I'll take you there.
So here's another perspective for you. I'm up here now on the corner, sitting in the corner or standing, and you can see the size we've got up here. Massive. So I've done all the double trimmer work here. Started laying in these ones as well. Done all the bolting, coach bolting that is, and the threaded bar bolting. But it's going in lovely, and this floor is solid. I stood in the middle there a minute ago from that ladder, jumped up and down, no movement. So I'm happy with that. And what's going to happen next, when this floor's down, the timbers are going to go along here, which are 6-inch wide or 150 mil, and there'll be the framework coming up. And that'll go all the way round. And then there'll be apertures for windows here and here. That'll be a solid wall there, and a window over there. Let me take you over to the stairwell, and I'll give you another perspective from there. But I have to turn the camera off because I'm not going to walk across there holding the camera. So that was the corner I was standing in just a minute ago. Let's get another perspective from here. There's a lot of timber's gone in there. But now you can see the stairwell I've made. And this is about 9.30 or something like that wide on the closest point. So from the floor down, when the staircase comes up, it should be a 900 wide staircase roughly. You've got double trimmer there. Double trimmer there goes all the way through to the beam. And a double trimmer there goes all the way through to the beam. And you can see the bolts in there as well. And same with this one over here. So that's how you construct a floor onto a beam, basically. It's quite straightforward. Just a bit of graft, that's all. You know, you got to put a bit of effort in, but these are the rewards. So it's taken me, what, 3 days with the beam work as well. So it ain't too bad, and it's not really, it's only just past half day now. So 2.5 days. I've got 2 more or 3 more to put in there, which I'll do in a minute. Job done. So, tell me what you think. A lot of work.